For this quick DIY, all you're going to need are some cinder blocks, plants of your choice, various paints and stains for different colors, and obviously if you want to pot them, go ahead and do so. And then you want to get some wood that is as wide as a cinder block you are choosing and the length of your choice. I am absolutely terrible at keeping plants alive, so I did the ones that I knew that I have had success with, which were mainly cacti and succulents. When I say that this is one of the easiest DIYs, it is legitimately one of the easiest DIYs. All you have to do are line up the cinder blocks the width apart at which you would like the length of your shelf to be, and then put a piece of wood on top of it and repeat that process till you get the height of which you want. If you want them deeper, all you have to do is stack some cinder blocks behind it and then widen your wood of which you are purchasing. And if it starts to bow in the middle because you're making it a little too long, stack single cinder blocks through the middle of it to give it support. I know that the shelves in my triangle behind this are sagging, so relax, I'm going to fix them. But truly, with this DIY, the possibilities are endless, as with every DIY. You can paint the cinder blocks a different color, you can stain the wood or paint the wood or use a different material if you want. It's truly crazy, like how much you can adapt this to your space. By no means is this next step necessary, but for some reason that little gap was bothering me, so I took some of my painter's tape and duct tape and wrapped around the rim of where that dent is, because I'm going to fill it up with some Quikrete. I'm already going to tell you that I was pleasantly surprised that this worked out. You just want to make sure to add a piece of tape to where the lip is, like down the middle, and then secure it with something super strong around the outside. I'm making 2 of these shelving units, if you will, I guess you can call them that. So I was doing 12 cinder blocks. I did them all at once. I mixed up my Quikrete until it became the texture of which I think is wrong, to be honest. I think it needs to be a little bit more watery because it didn't dry like flush to the side, and I don't think I had the proper Quikrete mix, to be honest. I just had the mortar mix, which is a little chunky. You want something smooth, so there's a note. I just added the mixture down the middle of that groove, and I just kind of packed it as much as I could. I definitely would have taken more time on this step, or I would have sanded down the middle and added a wooden dowel to maybe add some more wooden texture. I don't know. Let me know what you would do down below, because I just don't think this really did anything for this DIY. While these were drying, I just took some 80 grit and 120 grit sandpaper and sanded down the wooden pieces prior to me denting them up to make them look rustic, because I made that decision after the fact. That's just how it goes with me, I guess. And then I'm just going to stain it a stain that matches my other benches that I did in the backyard to keep that cohesive throughout the space. Please be sure to weatherproof this thing properly according to the weather in your city. I am just going to do a simple sealant for mine, and then I just went ahead and cut off the tape that we put earlier to hold that concrete in. Sand it down smooth with this sander I got from the dollar store, not even kidding, and we are ready to install. I can't wait to give you the full tour, but this is under our gazebo, and I had this awkward wall space that I wanted to fill and just didn't know what to do, so these fit perfectly. Like I showed you before, you're just going to stack your cinder blocks, then put your wood on top and repeat the process until it's as tall as you'd like. You can also do these like multi-layered and multi-depth. You can stack 3 at the bottom with a big piece of wood, 2 in the middle with a smaller piece of wood, and then 1 on the top, which would be your smallest piece of wood.
You better get down. Callie, down. Psycho. Seriously. Can we not right now?
What can I help you with?
Why are you such a lunatic right now? Like, what are you doing? No. Like, who is this animal? What is she doing? I cannot believe this is what's happening. You better not. Okay, are you done? You need to go get water.
Now you want to decorate after your bulldog is done huddle butting. So when I went to decorate this, I was going to start small, and I just started pulling plants that I already had in my backyard that I was just kind of placing temporarily until I had like a home for them. And then I did purchase a couple, but I am wanting to add more and more to it because I just want it to be totally full of greens. And that, my friends, is how you make some simple shelving for your backyard to display some plants.
So all this and this are gorgeous. As I was working out here all day long, look what decided to join me. Are you kidding me? I just about had a heart attack. My dad is on his way now, but I've never had to deal with a snake before. So I'm very interested to see how we DIY this whole thing to get him out of here. He's there?
Right there. Ready?
No. What about the bucket?
It's right there.
Okay. I don't like this. Are you kidding me? No. Can it crawl up?
No.
Oh, I want to see it.
Don't, it's rattling. It's rattlesnake!
Let me see. Oh, it's like a baby.
It's pissed.
It's like a baby.
Because it got out, like, even like fencing, all it's got to do is get up to a little branch.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Dad, that's a rattlesnake.
It's not a rattlesnake, babe. It's not a rattlesnake.
Oh!
Okay, let's see what it is.